What is up guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to play Fiora. Now if you're looking for a champion that excels at split pushing and destroying tanks, then this is the right champion for you. So right here I'm using a defensive setup because we're playing against Jace, which is a pretty annoying matchup. So I'm running some sustain here with the Doran shield and also have second wind in the runes. And we have the Q here that we start with, so it's a dash that hits a single target, and if you hit something, then you get some cooldown refund. You don't get the entire ability refund, but it does give you quite a bit. And so it's really important that even if you don't hit the enemy champion with this Q, you still make sure that you hit something during a fight. Because it helps you chase, and the dash can also be used to jump over walls, so that's nice. And then you have the E here. The first part is an auto attack reset that slows the opponent, and then the second part is a normal auto attack that is a guaranteed crit. But your Q is an auto attack reset and your E is as well. So absolutely make sure that you abuse this when you're fighting, as well as when you're pushing for towers. So you can see right here the W, guys, is a skill shot. That cripples the opponent, so it slows their attack speed as well. And if you use it to block an immobilizing ability like I did with Jace right here, and then you hit the opponent with a skill shot, it is going to stun them. So it's an ability that can be pretty hard to use, but if you use it right, it can really turn around the fight. Because it's going to block out all the damage, not from the towers, but everything from the enemy champs and such. And we don't need to FF, do we? They should be coming back, I assume. But it's a very important ability in Fiora, but even more is a passive. These are the vital procs you can see around the enemy champion. When you proc their vital with an auto attack on hit ability like your Q, which is also an auto attack, then it's going to deal true damage to the enemy champion, it's going to heal you, and it gives you some bonus movement speed. This is what's absolutely crucial on this champ, because this is what allows her to deal that insane amount of damage. What happened to a mid lane, by the way? So we can sustain pretty well because we have the biscuits, we have Doran's shield, and we also have second wind. This is a setup that you normally use against matchups like the Jace here, because otherwise it's going to be pretty hard for you to lane. But in normal matchups you can use Doran's Blade for the more damage. We got to push him in, but our mid laner just pieced out, it seems like. That is not very optimal. But it is what it is. Like he's going for the reset. Hope he's staying. If he stays, it's great for us, because he's low on mana. So it's pretty limited what he can do early on. We just want to outscale in this matchup because Fiora destroys most champs in the later stages. We just gotta wait. And you also have Grasp, which also works with the Q, guys, because it procs on hit. I'll back off here as well. He's going to TP back because his wave is in a terrible spot. I'm gonna use the chance to get a reset as well. And your Shin is a great item on Fiora, because your Q proccing on hit. So every Q is going to proc the Shin. There's just free guaranteed damage on every Q proc. Jace is very strong early on in the order to make game, so it's just a matchup where you're looking to survive. That's all that matters. And when you get level 6, that's when you can start doing stuff here, so your ultimate is going to make it so you get even more bonus movement speed when you proc a vital. And it's also going to make it so all of the vitals on the enemy champion appears. And if you manage to proc all of the vitals, or you proc at least one and then the enemy champion dies, it's going to spawn a huge zone around the enemy champ. And when that zone appears, it's going to heal all of your allies. Is the enemy jungle here? Yeah, I had a feeling. We escape? That is the question. We need the W to come up. If it comes up, then we're good to go. There we go. Got him. So you see, it's a champion that has a lot of playmaking as soon as, given that you can play around your abilities. I might be dead here because my Q is on cooldown. Let's see. Use Ghost. Okay, we fine. Use the ultimate as well, so there's no way she can get to us. But you know, you can kite pretty well because you get a lot of awesome bonus moon speed with your passive vital. And of course you also have that Q, which helps you jump over walls, you know, kite around the enemy champ to make it easier for you to actually proc the vitals. But another tip here, when you're pushing or you're fighting enemy champ, use auto attack, then Q, then auto attack, then knee, for example, because then you auto attack reset 2 times in a row. This is great for when you're pushing down objectives, but also when you're fighting. Another thing, how you ultimate, because it spawns all the vitals, guys. Proc the vital first and then use your ultimate, because then you can proc that same vital twice. He did not use Okay, now his base rush is on cooldown. We can actually all in him, but we need the W here for the slow. There's no flash on Jace. Okay, it's water, so he knows. But what is our mid laner doing though? There's no way if you DC that you can be gone for that long. But as long as he comes back, it's fine. It doesn't matter if you lose, I mainly want to show how to play the champ.
Precision and grace.
And even if this ends up being somewhat short game, then don't worry, because I'll be showing more games. Great chance to reset here, because I don't have any pots left and not full HP either. When are we getting the boots? 10:30, so in a minute. I think I'll be getting this for the sustain. You can always sell it afterwards. The reset timers have not been the best this game. But we are doing great in lane, and that's all that matters, because now we are getting the gold back by getting kills. We managed to get a double kill in a 2 vs 1, so it's a perfect scenario. And that's all we have to keep doing, and once we get the boots, things will be way easier. However, it could easily be a 1 vs 3 soon, because the Vex is pretty free to do whatever she wants to. She's going bot, I assume. I'll be going bot if I was her. So if Jace walks in on purpose here, it means that the jungler is probably around. Like he's doing right here. I think the jungler or somebody's here. Because he knows he cannot fight me in melee range. Didn't get a ward. Okay, Kha'Zix spot now. Now we can push it out. Oh no. Okay, I mean that's fine, given that we are 4 vs 5. That's actually pretty decent. Especially because my bot lane is winning. So it's going to help us buy some more time to stall until our mid comes back. You reset. Another thing with the vitals here, guys, is that if it's in a bad spot, you can walk out of range. So if I walk away here, look at the vital, it just reset. So now I just walk back in and it's going to completely reset. So that's a way of resetting the vital if it's in a terrible spot. And you see the Q missed here because the minion already died, so I don't get the high refund on it. I'm going to look for the fruits. Not up yet. And another thing here, take out the blast cone if it's up. It isn't, luckily. There is the fruit. I don't see Vex, so it's a bit risky for me to be here. Because I could get flanked, but then again my flash is back up. This is the first item. So this champ has a bit of everything, but what she's lacking. Wave clear. And that's where Ravenous Hydra comes in, guys. That's why it's so important. On especially Fiora. Is that you get some wave clear, but it also gives you a lot of damage and sustain. They might be coming top actually. We had to take out. I have to be ready to queue out in case Jace comes. I was hoping that maybe we could get a bit more because of the Herald. But you see, I walked out of the tower range here, so it did not end up killing me. And then we went back in. So I think I'll sell these and then I can get the armor boots. I like to get the CDR boots here, but we are 4 versus 5 and they have a bunch of AD on their side. So this game I'll get the armor boots, but as I said, I really do like the CDR as well. They feel super great to have on Fiora, but this is going to allow me to survive for longer in a 1 versus 2 against the Kha'Zix and the Jace. We see Vex. Don't see the Kha'Zix though. Okay, his face rush and his E is down. This is usually what you do in this matchup, is that you bait out these things and then you can go in. Okay, so now we know Kha'Zix bot side because he took the Drake. If I knew that early on, I could just go all in. There's a ward over here. I'm not going to give that away for free. But Vex is not here, meaning that she could definitely be top. I have to be great at using my W, but we don't have enough items to like really go for these 1 versus 2s yet.
Run them through.
An enemy has been slain.
Right, taking that one out. Okay, now his face rush is out too. He still has a C. Still has a C, and I don't see Kha'Zix either. It's actually really risky for me to be up here. How on earth did that hit? Okay, he's here. He is here.
An ally has been slain.
I just abandoned the tower. Nothing else to do. Nothing else to do, guys.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Wait, Kha'Zix did not take the red? He was hovering here, so I would definitely get dove. Otherwise I could easily take down the Jace. But you know, that's how it goes when you are in a 4 versus 5. The mid laner gets to run around freely without us being able to punish. And I'll point into the ultimate, so you see now the bonus move speed is increased to 40%. Meaning that when you proc a vital, you get even more bonus move speed. And also, before you use that ultimate, guys, another thing that's important to keep in mind is that if they hog the walls, you'll not be able to proc the vital below. So keep all of that in mind before you ult the enemy champ. So try to proc that vital first. For example, if they're close to the top side, then you ult and you try to proc the top side vital first. That way they cannot hog the wall on that side. Or they can, but it will not help them. If you miss your Q...
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, did I get the ward?
Precision and grace.
This becomes really strong at this point. It's fine, I had to reset here. If he hit this one, he could actually dive me, or like, run me down. I had to reset. We need a gank from the Jarvan here. I don't know why he's focusing bot side though. Because he can just do this without issues now. Oh my god, and we don't see Vex. Bro. Bro, we're just giving up everything. Okay, I'll TP back. Okay, that was actually good. Shut down, that's good. Then it's worth it now. So I'll just TP him. I cannot buy the lens. Unfortunately. Can jump over here. Oh my god, man. Oh, that was so terrible, bro. What was that? That was so sad. That was so sad. That's something that cannot happen. This is also another way that you can engage and like slow people if you don't need your W for anything else. But it's really impossible as Fiora to match something like a Jace early on when it comes to his wave clear, because you don't have any. That's why you need this item as fast as possible. So if Jace could like counter gang and such just until I have enough gold for the Ravenous, that would be the best case scenario for us to win this game right here. We're going to lose another Drake, it is what it is. So you also have some mana issues. You know, you have the fruits. Obviously you won't be able to get these all the time, but you have them. And you can also, when you go Conqueror, you go Presence of Mind as well, so that's also an option. But don't get here, because it scales up too late and you can't really afford to wait that long. Alright, tower finally went down top side. I expect a Q coming in, there it is. Oh man, he's on a massive spike right now. I'm going to get shredded with every single Q. And even the auto attacks alone. We really have to make sure we are dodging these. And the bonus moon speed he has as well, he's so fast at this point, guys. Base rush is down. Unfortunately, we don't have the same amount of items that he does. Because he has been able to roam around freely on the map. Oh, Kha'Zix, okay. And of course also the enemy jungle camping around topside blows. I think we might have to give up on this tower. I'll reset and get the Tiamat. So that's going to give a bit of wave clear. Buying another control ward. We have to get to a point where I can 1 vs 2 guaranteed. And also have a chance at 1 vs 3. Okay, that might be in here actually, because I saw the Vex.
Sharp blade, sharp knife.
Okay. Great ults if he has his abilities back up. Oh my days, man. I was not paying attention, my bad. Okay, that's perfect. That is what we needed. It is my bad not Wing that Vex Fear. I did not see it coming in actually. I have to watch out for Jace Q. Actually, it's Caitlyn who has to watch out now. But she's alone. Okay, they're mid, so I'm gonna push this out.
In the blink of an eye.
You want to spend like minimum 90% of your game split pushing. And now we have the Hydra. Hopefully this is not warded, otherwise he's going to cancel out my recall. Alrighty, there it is. There is the item, and now it's going to be the Hull Breaker next.
Try. I succeed.
Because now you had the wave clear, which you were lacking previously, and you also have a lot of damage, but you want to be even strong as a split pusher. Because you can't afford to.
Is this supposed to be a challenge?
You can't afford to like die in the side lanes in a 1vs2. You want to be able to fight them at a disadvantage. That's the only choice when it comes to 4vs5. Most likely you're not winning the game
I have no
4vs5. Like this one is also not guaranteed either. Pretty good chances of us losing, but we'll still see what we can do. There's still a chance that our mid can come back, but at this point it's pretty much too late.
precision and grace.
Because he's so far behind. Oh my god, that's disgusting. 3 people, wow. But this is exactly why you need Hull Breaker, because they just try to abuse the fact that you are at a disadvantage. Okay, she survived. Actually had to back off now. As long as he dies, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Because now they're gonna struggle taking down the Baron. Dodge it. Okay, nice. Come on, Jarvan. Jarvan is not paying any attention whatsoever. I'm not gonna TP for him. Because he's too close to the base anyway, so just defend bot side. All we can do. He does not have flash up because she used it last time trying to escape from the Jarvan, so that's why I went in. I knew that she was going to use the fear pretty early on. So I went in and used everything because there was no way she could get out. And I want to kill her fast before her teammates come and defend. So that's the reason for using the ults. Because you can definitely take her out without it, but this way you do it in a fast, safer way. I'm gonna look for deep Drake, which I'm most likely doing at the moment. But they're not. If they're not doing. I'm so dead, bro. I am so dead. But there's no ult on the misfortune, no on this. But I don't think they can do this fast enough, because they might actually just rotate straight up. Oh my god, they did not clear out the vision. Ooh, they can actually do it? Unless Kha'Zix's around and they did it without him. Bro, just get out. Okay, he survived. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. So this Baron was mainly to stop them from getting it, pretty much. It's a miracle that we are still being in the game for so long. So that's something at least. No, I can't. Too slow. I am too slow. Misfortune passive proc to OP. I have Hull Breaker now, but the problem is that if you're forced to defend all the time, I have to group up and then I get nothing out of it. However, if I can split push, then we can really abuse the item.
Others try. I succeed.
I want to go and match the Jace. But, oh, I don't have Hull Breaker yet. I don't know why I thought I had it. So my teammates are actually playing pretty well, considering the fact that we only 4. And this guy definitely just left. Instead of that being a DC. So we'll report him afterwards. I don't report people if they DC for like 2 or 3 minutes and then come back, because it could easily be issues with the internet or the PC. But the entire game, then it's pretty obvious that he just left. Oh my god, they actually came. What? They sent the entire goon squad. Jesus, man. Jesus, they actually sent the entire squad. Hopefully that helps us survive. I hope he does not get one shot by a Vex combo. I have to ping this so they know. What they're defending? Take the tower, bro, you're dead. Nice try though. I had to go for the dive here. Like, it was the only choice where if I got the kill and got out, I could pressure them even further. If I don't get the kill, he just keeps matching me pushing the lane and then nothing happens, right? So you have to force stuff as a split pusher. And you see, when I went in, it was when his face rush was on cooldown. And he also used the C to knock me back, because then it's pretty hard for him to kite me around. Still almost got him though. I could definitely have got him if I played it a bit better. But now I'm even stronger in those fights if they happen to come 3 versus 1 again. They just have to defend. Caitlyn's up soon. But if they start grouping, you know. Bro, that is so disgusting, man. What? That is so disgusting. They are so lucky, it's unreal. If I just got that proc, I could have killed the Jace too. It's actually dealing a lot of damage, but looks like it's over. Yeah, looks like it's done. Well, GG's. It was a nice try though from my team, you know, in a 4 versus 5. We could definitely have won this if it was even. No issues. But this is just how it goes sometimes, guys. Can't do much about it. I can still show this game though, because it's not something that ended in like, what, 15 minutes? Still went to almost late game, you know, so... Even that in mind? Pretty fine. And it's still not completely over yet. Just getting thrown around. Finally, okay. Okay, one more. Can we get the Jaceronis? That's no, we're getting him. That's no way. I think if Kazak's doing this, then it's done. Yeah. Come on, bro. Javan. Ultimate up soon. Oh man, look at these stopwatches, bro. They are actually sweating so hard in the 5 versus 4. Why is it saying double kill when it's Misfortune who took us down? Was it because of us? I don't know. I had no idea. Next item, it's, you know, Hullbreaker is not great here because, you know, looking at that we aren't really able to split push, but in a normal game, of course, it's great to have because you can keep split pushing. We're not really getting any effects from this item because we are forced to group at the moment. But normally it's awesome to have. Ooh, oh nice. Great thing he ulted. Dodge it. Well, looks like it is over. But it's a 32-minute game, so it was pretty decent. So GG's, and we will continue towards the next game. Okay, welcome to game 2, playing against Nar top side, which is why I'll be running Doran Shield, and once again also having second wind, which I like to use against ranged matchups, because they'll be poking a lot, so the sustain really comes in handy. Otherwise you could probably take bone plating, you know, against a melee matchup. Ranged matchups will just proc it with an auto attack and then it's gone right, so it's not worth it. It's another matchup that you're just looking to outscale. It's like that with what, 95% of the matchups, so you know, just gotta stay back and chill. And against this matchup specifically, you want to take out his C, so his jump.
Minions have spawned.
Because after that he's immobile. That's how it goes with Fiora into a lot of these ranged top laners. Like the Jace, for example, from the last game. You want to take out their CC or their mobility, and then you can look for an all-in.
Have no equal.
Now his mini version does not have anything we can block out with a W when it comes to stunning him. But the Mega Form does, so that's why we want to be saving this ability. Okay, what does he have?
Precision and grace.
Footwork. So it's in a bad position. You can walk away here for a bit and it's going to reset. That's great. Getting a quick proc and also taking out the bone plating, so that's worth it. And then you can just walk out of range again because it spawned behind him. Right. Actually, if you can trade, do it when his fleet footwork is on cooldown, so he doesn't get a lot of healing from you.
Such unrivaled.
Because he will be auto-attacking the minions at all times. I'm gonna reset it once again, walking out here. And it has reset. Getting 2 quick procs before he gets the Mega Form. Going for the short trades. And really abusing that grasp, that's important.
Do not hesitate.
You want to use your Q with the grasp procs, especially early on. Late game it doesn't matter, because you have more than enough damage, but early on it really adds up to a lot, guys. Actually hit, what?
An ally has been slain.
Blade shall mind.
Okay, there we go, got it. And we're gonna get level 3 soon, so you can use that to block out damage. Right. He has to jump. Never mind, he doesn't. He's too smart.
In the blink of an eye.
An enemy has been slain.
The wave is in a bad spot too, so that's also something you have to keep in mind, because if there are too many minions, you don't want to trade in that, even though you are stronger 1 versus 1. Because minions early on will absolutely destroy you. The wave is in a great spot for us though. He has to reset on TP, because he cannot afford to stay like this. He'll be losing a lot if he stays, that's why he has to reset here. And I actually want to fix it a bit, because if it's too big, right, the wave, when he resets and comes back, he can just crash it onto the tower. And start poking me, so you're gonna trim it down a little bit. This right here is fine. I can look to trade with him a bit, and then I can reset, so I have the advantage once again. First taking out the bone plating. Oh my god, that is so unlucky, what? Yikes. I should not have used the W, that's why I died. We almost killed him, you know, after he made a full reset. So if you play it right, you can definitely make a lot of stuff happen. Without a doubt. So the wave's too big here. It just means I would die. Now we can get him. Yeah, getting that kill back. For the first one, obviously we died because we took a risky fight. We had no HP and he just reset. But it still ended up being pretty close. We had to actually fix this entire wave, so the next one too, before resetting, if possible. Probably won't be. But most likely it's better to just reset, because it's going to be back and I won't be able to push it out. Unless he goes for like a really bad trade. We'll just back off then. Why am I getting pinged? We have a pretty good CS advantage, so it's not too bad. Matchup does become a lot easier as you get boots, because mobility is key in this lane. Which it is into, you know, pretty much every rinse matchups. Because if they cannot kite you, they won't be able to keep that distance. And if you get within range, you're going to out DPS, as usual. The issue here is that we have a lot of AD, but it doesn't matter because Fiora, a lot of the damage is based on true damage, which is based on their maximum health as well, on top of that. So you'll be able to do well, even if it's full AD. So I kept my W here, otherwise he will probably just ult me into the wall and I die. I think Lee Sin might be coming top again. Our jungle took out the Drake, so that's fine. Like, it's all we needed. I keep him away. Good. This is for ganking top side. This is his punishment for trying to gank me top. I'm not gonna take this out. Get a one on this side. This is if the blast cone is up, then you can see if the enemy jungle is trying to gank from that way. Ideally you should be taking out the blast cone though. And if you hide behind minions, his boomerang won't travel as far, because he's going to stop shortly after hitting target. We just need to outscale in this matchup, guys. That's all you had to do. And it's still a matchup where you can actually go for fights early on as well, as you saw when I did early on. I did die though, but got a kill back. It doesn't matter much. Just use that bonus movement speed to kite away from him, because otherwise you'll be stuck taking damage from the top and also the minions. Which is something we don't want to, at this point in the game at least. Had to push this. Yeah, he's still here, that's great. So I don't have to show it. I think he went and looked for the fruits, maybe. I'm planning out. 90 seconds on my TP, so we don't want to take an unnecessary fight. That's a good one. Just going for this one procs alone and not much else. Don't want to go for extended ones when we are low HP. Pretty bad early on. Even though that's what Fiora shines at normally, you also have to look at your HP levels and the minions around too many minions can mean that you still lose even though you are maybe way stronger than the opponent in a 1 versus 1. Push this. Going to be harder for him as we get more levels, when our passive procs really start dealing a ton of free damage. It's gonna take him a while to push out that wave. I'm gonna use this free reset. And the cannon minion will also be tanking a couple tower shots under the tower. It's a great time to reset. And then I also have the TP afterwards because it is coming up soon. So I can use that TP to recall for the Divine Thunderer.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
And also getting boots soon. He already has tier 2 boots, so he's going to be able to kite way better. Bro, what is this guy doing? Question mark? Blind? Times a million?
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, that blows. Red buff and tier 2 boots kiting. That will make things difficult for sure. Nice. Good. Ganked by the Lux. That was well played. And we got the rip buff back. Gonna help with pushing, that's also great. That's actually a really good roam by the support. Normally people don't roam at this point in the game in low elos, but Lux did and it paid off big time. If he has TP or not. I think he has. Fine, we got the plate and the power of Demolish. Gonna go ahead and get the Divine Thunder here now that we have the red buff. Guess what? It's going to be hard for him to fight us. Let's go, let's get it. And also because we got the plate, we can get a long sword. And let us TP back. And now that we have the red buff, if he's walking up too far and we proc a slow on him, he's done. Also, when you're chasing him, make sure that you're not dashing towards the direction that he's running towards, because then he gets a double jump if he gets to jump on top of you. He's just gonna stay back now, I assume.
My fine style.
You're up in CS all the time, so that's awesome. He'll not be stepping up, but if he farms with his Q, then he will end up pushing the wave. We're gonna heal up because we have the red. It's all good, and he's taking some damage over time.
Run them through.
We can also go and look for the fruits. I actually really like to get the plate here. Yeah, I think I'm not that strong yet where I can just ignore his damage.
Sharp blade.
The fruit is up.
Shut down.
Awesome, getting a shot down.
Plate will fall soon. An ally has been slain.
Ward over here and then take out the blast cone whenever you can, guys. So it makes it harder for the enemy jungler to kind of surprise you.
In the blink of an eye.
Gonna push towards us and he does not have TP.
Shut down.
So just keep it here. And if he farms with Q, he will end up pushing the wave because it will hit more minions.
Challenge.
I'm just gonna walk up a little bit so he can Q for free, and then he also gets turned away from the XP. But he cannot farm.
Others try.
Because he does have pretty short range in his mini form. See, he's just losing out on the minions. Why are there two? It's a bug.
An enemy
It actually sucks because you don't know which direction the real one is at. Now we can see.
At once.
And he's super far behind CS, guys, as you can see here. 116 to 89. Also going to lose these minions. Just walking up here. Not too far up that you tank damage from their minions, or his minions, but a little bit, so just zone him away from XP.
Prepare to die.
I think we can fix the wave now and then go ahead and reset, or I can help out. I'm gonna roam this way.
Precision and grace.
Ah, what? Right, then we'll take him as well then. Nice, getting some healing here. And the blast cone. Oh, it's not up, okay, nice. It looked like it was up. But see, getting priority in lane, sometimes even though you're not able, should not be able to in a 1 versus 1, but you still can if you have superior wave management. Where did he go? Yeah. Might have been behind in the alcove. Not gonna give up too many minions just to check. Because we just need the Ravenous. And we are good to go. Then we have the wave clear where we can just keep pressuring.
an enemy has been slain.
Oh, he TP'd. Did he TP? Oh, that's a bad TP, man. He got nothing out of it. Remember to proc the Sheen
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
at all times when you're fighting as well as when you're pushing for towers. He just lost a tower for that CP. That was not worth it at all. Never mind, I'm not staying when I don't have any mana. He has
Of an eye.
his item as well now. Oh no. Ulted?
Your turret has been destroyed.
I guess he wanted to go for the kill on Twisted Fate. They have a lot of AD. Yeah, they do. So armor boots will be key here. Otherwise, I like to go for CDR boots as well. They feel really nice to have on Fiora, helping with the TP. And also the CDR on your abilities as well. You don't want to be grouping too much. As I said, main goal is to split push,
I succeed.
because that is the best way that you can pressure on this champ. He's not a good team fighter at all. Only maybe if you proc like the ultimate, that is pretty much what she delivers in a fight.
At once.
That AoE healing, but that's pretty much it. This is not a team fighting champion, it's a champion that shines in the side lane. So now we're gonna get the second core item. After that, it's going to be the Hull Breaker. So it can be pretty difficult to use the W, guys. So they have Twisted Fate, right? And if we don't block out his CC, we'll get chain CC big time. Okay, nice.
Destroyed a turret.
Precision and
Shut down.
So if the top laner goes and tries to defend, I can just push topside. But they have to not die though. Like this. Oh, that's well played by the Vi.
such unrefined.
That's really a good thing by the Vi. Like Caitlyn messed up, but she pretty much saved her. And almost got a kill in return. Yo, chill out, guys. Chill out.
Hesitate.
We don't have people, that's why I don't want to stay here. We got Vi out, no mind. Bro, the guy went for the tower, what? He did get a hit in though. Okay, he has nobody to help him, so now I can take the fights.
In the blink of an eye.
Have 2 core items. Next item, Hullbreaker, guys. Last game, it was not that great because it was a 4 versus 5, so I didn't get to split push as much as I wanted to. No kill? What? A lot of HP gone. Oh, Twisted Fate is coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a bit too much, I think. Oh, Lux also got destroyed. So the towers are down here, right? So next thing I want to do is I want to go bot now, because I took everything topside. So if Kaelin can defend top, then I can go bot side. You want to be on the opposite side of where the main objective is at. So currently that is the Baron. The dragon is down. We recently took it. And my teammates have been securing all of the drakes. So I want to go bot now and then I apply pressure here to get this middle tower. I'll just TP. Never mind, I don't have it. Lucky. Actually, good thing I did not have it, because I want to have it up in case they get caught and a fight starts around here. Otherwise, I will not be able to help out. Gonna take the blue. We can spam abilities non-stop.
At once.
When we get the Hullbreaker, we're gonna destroy people. We're gonna destroy them big time. In the side lanes. Like, it is so OP for split pushing, man. That's why it's something that's bought very often on Fiora. Okay, he has the rapid fire cannon here, so remember that he has extra range on his stun card. A lot of people do get caught off guard by that. Use this to check if he has allies helping out. Not as of yet.
Grace.
He has ult up. I want the kill, bro.
On my fine style.
What? Oh wow. Oh wow. Man, he really wanted that support. Oh, if that one hit, I would have went in. Like, I would have went straight in.
Do not hesitate.
I should be going for this. I don't want to TP top. I want to save it to... oh man, that's not looking good. If Lee Sin randomly checks... That's why I'm gonna keep pushing here so he comes down. He's coming now. Oh my god, let me out. Let me out. Oh my god.
Of an eye.
Me missing this actually baited, lol. Oh. Get me out. Get me out. Jesus, okay, that was worth it, wow. Okay, that's actually worth it. One Talon. Oh, exhaust. Oh no. They're both gonna die. Oh, that's a nice flash. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's better than nothing. And now we have the Hullbreaker. I think I was dead anyways up here, but they spent 2 flashes. That's worth it because now they don't have anything for when the Drake is coming up. Now I simply go topside. And then I have the TP available, and if I meet the enemy top around here, I can just run him down because he has no flash up. On top of that, they also invested at TP, Twisted Fate alt CP.
To be a challenge.
Okay, that's good. Nobody to contest the Dragonis. Not like a move. Okay. She cannot kite me. Like if I hit her once with a Q, she's done. She's done. Okay. I'll just go top now. Or can I take this? Okay. It doesn't matter that we have the whole break right now, like the tower is pretty free. Just go top. Let's proc this one too. And whole break is back online.
I have no equal.
Is he going to ult? Who is he going to ult? Oh, it's to see Talon in his ultimate. Like it gives Twisted Fate ultimate gives him true sight, so it even reveals like invisible
Precision and grace.
players. I'll take this out. Then I'll go back top.
Such unrefined style.
Oh man, he tried to bait. There comes the Mega Cannon.
An ally has been
It's so hard for mages to take this cannon out. Like it's so unreal hard. Got a free hit in here. I'll reset and then I'll TP back in. Because I'm sitting on so much gold. I'm gonna get the Spear of Shojin. They're still pushing, so that's why I TP. If they were not pushing, I did not have to TP. And at the same time, it's also Cannon Wave, so it gets buffed up with the Hull Breaker. And the tower's going down this time around. We already outscaled him pretty hard, so he's never, he will never be able to fight us in a 1 versus 1 anymore. You just need your items as Fiora. And this is pretty much what's is really annoying in low elo, is that if you have to play against a split push-up, because a lot of people don't know how to react to it. They don't know how to play against it, and it can be really frustrating. In case you tried to ult me, that's why I did this.
destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god, getting ulted and everything.
Others try.
Oh my god, I did not get the vital proc. But it's really dumb what they're doing. Like our teammates are getting the entire bot side. So I wasted a lot of their time. And also got an exhaust out. It's pretty much what you do and repeat when you play Fiora, but also split pushers in general, like the Tryndamere. Just waste as much time as possible. Needing a bit more gold for this item. And the last item can be anything. Usually, Guardian Angel is great. This stance is great. And you know, if you need something on top of having your W, you can also get Mercurial. So you get the QSS for the anti-CC and then upgrade to the Mercurial. There are a lot of options. And now we just go back bot side because the Baron is coming up soon, so we want to be on the opposite side. That way, whoever has to come defend is far away from main objective. Meaning that they will be further away from their teammates as well. You have to stand really close to a dash over, otherwise it just messes up. Yeah, I think I did mess up a couple times. We have buffed up super minions with the Hull Breaker. doing work. I'm gonna go for the tower anyways. Oh, he's low HP, bro. And that's it for this game. GG's. Alright, game 3. And I'm going to show you guys the Conqueror page. I've been showing Grasp the last 2 games, so let's go with the Conqueror. I actually think I do prefer having Resolve secondary with the Demolish. It's pretty nice to have as a split pusher. And also the second wind, because we are playing against Gnar top once again. But it's fine, like this page is not bad at all. Boots, free boots always OP. You save 300 gold and you also get a little bit of extra sustain. This makes you scale better compared to the grass page. Like the grass page makes your laning phase, like the early stage, is stronger.
Minions have spawned.
But it does not scale as well compared to Conqueror. This one makes you even better in the side lanes in the later stages of the game, but early on it does suck a bit unless you're able to go for extended trades, which you are not most of the time against the ranged matchup. Because that would be griefing on their side.
Blink of an eye.
So he's helping the jungle doing this. See if we can go for an early fight. Just a passive proc or something and then we peace out.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
There's OP, we got 3 passive procs. The little one cheese working out. Then we just fork out of range here to reset the vital. And this way you can actually get a free lead early on, if you can choose the enemy top when they have to like help out the jungler with the buff. Now we have Prio in the lane. Not going to help much though, because they're going to fight in the bot side, both of the junglers, since they're both pathing towards that side. That's a nice hit once again. If I had Ignite, he would probably be dead really soon. But I don't, because we want to prioritize being strong split pusher. And TP is really crucial in order to do that. I'm not going to flash behind him, because if it messes up, I die to the tower. I don't have Triumph. If I had Triumph, I might have thought about it. Okay, very low HP. So one thing you can do here, guys, is that when the opponent's low HP and you can't really hit them under the tower, walk within range on purpose, because when they auto attack you, your minions will aggro and then they will lose even more HP. If I want to poke him here, I have to do it while the tower shot is coming out, otherwise I will get targeted. Don't want that.
Run them through.
In a bad spot, the vital, had to reset it. Okay. So if he auto attacks me right now, I don't want to tank too much, but like one auto attack or something, then the minions would aggro onto him. Now the wave is going to push towards me. I'm gonna ward here. This side I can see, this way I can see the river and the brush. Bro, why are you pinging? Come on, it's not that bad. It's pretty okay, no? Let's take this and then we'll peace out. We have 2 biscuits. We don't want to go in unless we have a vital proc. I have to be ready with a W. Before level 6 we want to save it for his W. Going for short procs like this, then we also heal up, you know. We can reset the vital. If it was high elo, the opponent would also be trying to reset whenever it's in a bad position. Be a mistake to go for the vital proc here because there are too many minions and I'll be taking damage because the Q is basically an auto attack. Forward here. Okay, he missed.
Sharp blade,
Q.
sharp mind.
It's a great thing if we can stay for as long as possible because then he cannot reset and get his items. He's resetting now. It is fine because we have actually been in the lane for a while now.
They dare not strike back.
I assume he's going to TP. Really at this point you already reset, so I'm used to having a bit high AD when it comes to last hitting. But this is going to give us a pretty good reset once we make that happen. He did TP. I would actually like to have the cannon. Okay. We'll reset now, it's fine. We don't want to stay though, because then we can risk getting dove. And he also just got level 6, so he'll be griefing straight up. Gonna get the Sheen. Do these. And we are back. He's going to reset. I mean, the thing is, Fiora doesn't have wave clear until you get Tiamat, so you can pull off a lot of resets against the Fiora.
Do not hesitate.
Oh, he needs help. He doesn't have ult. But he's back topside. I'll see if I can help him. Gonna ward here. He's gonna engage onto him and then. Bro, he did not respect that. What? The roam worked. That's great. We also made sure that our mid laner did not die. Like, we have a really OP comp. Like, look at our comp, man. I think the only mistake here is the Ashe pick. Pretty terrible. I don't know why he even picked that, because he was like one of the last picks. But besides that, we have a pretty strong comp.
Is this supposed to be a
They are on an inting spree.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Oh, that did not hit. Sad. Sad, bro, sad. If he kites me once and I miss my Q, then he can like run me down. But to reset this, we can actually go all in the moment we have our W back up. Ooh. Should we try for this? Ashe ult coming, and it misses. Yeah, I don't know. It is not doing much. Maybe this? Oh my god, bro. What is that? That's not very good, but we'll reset. He's mad. He's mad.
sharp blade, sharp mind?
He's doing 0 though. Okay, we have to reset here. We might lose quite a bit. It is what it is though. But that Gragas grief like big time. These ganks. Because he also had his ultimate up, so the bare minimum would be to take out his flash. That would have been so easy. I don't know why he's staying this far back though. There's only Nasus on their side. We're pretty much evens here, so all good. Main issue is the bot lane though. On a pretty big inting spree. I don't think I'm gonna take this ward out yet. Because Nasus could be here. And Nara's gonna push in the wave anyways, and then I'll lose the control ward, so not worth it. I would only place it if my boots were coming up. And they're coming up in a little bit less than a minute. Right, the Conqueror proc. You know, extended fights, as soon as you get to this extended fight, it's way better than Grasp. But it's not the point of Grasp to be strong in fights, it's only strong for trades. Okay, I mean, that's a great way of giving me a free proc. I'll take it. Where's the Echo though? I think it's a good time to place it now. I don't see Echo. Yeah. Echo's missing. Could he be coming top? Definitely possible, but I'll go ahead and reset because I have just enough gold for the Divine. But I just have to kite. That's actually good. If he just does this and then kites back for the until Malzahar comes, then they can engage. He should be dead. Nice. That's why it's great to have Malzahar on the team, because he just guarantees the kills. Like, it's a safe way to get kills without them being able to escape when you just point and click ult and they'll be suppressed and free 300 gold. No flash on the top, so if he messes up once again, then we can just run him down. I wanted to reset, gonna walk out of vision once again. Oh, he got the double jump. Otherwise, I could have killed him right here if he didn't get it. I don't see Echo, so probably should not get baited in right here. Nasus and Echo missing. We'll just wait patiently. Still don't see Echo. Gonna check. Okay, no one here. He's running towards the brush, so it probably means that somebody was here. Yeah, I actually think Nasus might be doing the Herald. That is very possible. I'm not in a position to check though, because I just get run down when I don't have HP, flash or my ult. Okay. Right, good job. Good job, nice cutting. He has no cooldown when his ultimate is up, like the Q barely has any cooldown, so we don't want to die and risk playing against the fit Nasus. So this was well played by the Gragas. This guy really wants that shot down. He really wants it. And finally getting to the tower, but unfortunately it is past 14 minutes, so no plates. But remember to abuse your Q as well as your E as an auto attack reset. push the towers down faster.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Right, Caitlyn. Moving up. I do have the ultimate up though, and she's pretty low on mana.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
I wait here. Hope she can't see me. Hey, where's she going? Hey, what?
An ally has been slain.
Where did they go? Okay, interesting.
Grace.
I got bamboozled. Ooh, we can go for him again. And perfectly timed W to block out that CC right there, and he goes down once again. So 80 carries fed. I think it's a great choice to get armor boots. Now you know what, I've been going armor boots every game I think, so we'll show these ones.
Been slain.
Do not hesitate.
As a top side, so we should definitely be taking the Drake. And we have Ashe also. It's not like the pig is completely useless, but slowing him down. Nice, good job. And he can take this now. I don't know what this guy's doing, man. What is this guy doing though? His flash did nothing, because I could still flash after him. I could even ult, but I saved all of it, because it's not necessary. Ooh, that was full plate. Oh man. That's actually nice.
Shut down.
If he was intending to cancel out my proc. But it was also terrible played from me. Like pretty bad. No flash. Man, I should not have given that shutdown. What am I doing, bro? I keep forgetting that I'm sitting on a massive shutdown. Was it 1k gold? 700 plus? Yeah, it was. Because I was sitting on 8 kills, so that's pretty dumb. I shall not repeat that again. But should we not be going for Drake? I had to push first before they start the Drake. So I want to be up around here, because then I can force somebody to come. So if it started too early on, then I don't really have any impact. So we see Nara coming top now. Can't CP, but we don't have a great ward like behind. That's fine. That's great.
Enemy has been
Ooh, are they getting Caitlyn too? Oh no, bro. No way. No way, man. Oh, they did not time that. Man, they did not time that. Okay, nice. They're still getting everything. And I was happy for that Gragas barrel right there, otherwise that would have been a gun. That Drake would have been toast. Lulu is not watching the map.
Precision and grace.
I'm gonna go bot, because the Baron is up now. Is this guy? I don't think he's gonna keep pushing. Hey, stop pushing. But we have no vision over here.
Others try.
They're not doing it. That's lucky. That's really lucky because we have no vision. If they wanted to, they could have taken that pretty easily. Could also be Locks up here alone baiting. Okay, seems like they're not going for that strat.
They dare not strike back.
Sucks a bit that the Q targets the echo right there. A little bit unfortunate how that worked out. Gonna heal up here.
Such unrefined style.
Demolish would have been so awesome. Like, it would have been great. Don't see Nasus. Is he coming bot again? Because I just die if I get tagged by a W. I feel like he might be here, is he not?
Supposed to be a challenge.
He can match me for now. But once I get Hullbreaker, it won't be as easy. He missed the cannon.
I have no equal.
Cannon is missed. Oh no, that's looking like a pretty bad fight, is it? Is it not? What are these guys doing? Did they just leave open the...
Has been destroyed.
Once.
Oh my god, man. What are these clowns doing? Oh my god. That is the biggest clown move I've seen all year, man. He just ran through mid lane and my Masa is sitting there without using his ults. And no one else moving. I desperately need the Hullbreaker.
Sharp mind.
I need it so much. At least have the Ravenous at the moment, but now the mid side is open, so that does definitely make things way harder for all of us.
Precision and grace.
One more item, guys. Just hang on. Just hang on and don't int.
Others try.
They have to like stop opening up the mid side like this because they're like investing so much time in the top side of the map that they can just push it down mid whenever they want to. Okay. Jesus, I can't move, bro. Oh, there's no... Oh my god, that's so unlucky. Bro, that was... The Grum wasn't here, so I did not get the cooldown refund on my Q.
You have been slain.
They had to contest it. Why is he resetting? Oh my god, why did this guy reset? That was so free. There are only two alive. I'll TP him. I'll TP him if it's needed. I hope they can get it because this is what is going to help us. Carrying the side lanes. No ults. Oh, never mind, he does have it, apparently. Oh my days! Oh my god. I don't know what's up with this Ashe pick, like that was so grief. I don't know why he picked that. Because he could see that comp and he locked Ashe into it. And they're gonna get the Baron now.
I have no equal.
I had to push bot. Yeah, so these two are down, so we can't contest it.
At once.
So that one is gone for sure. We have to see what we can do. Just the Nasus like one-shotting my team. We have to like try and group with the 4 of them. They have to stay grouped and not split up. Because if they play around the Malzahar ultimate and the Ashe ult, then we can get picks that way. Wait, they did not go for the Baron. They actually did not go for the Baron. What? That is so huge for us, man.
Strike quickly, strike deftly.
That's actually so good. What? Where's Nasus? Looks like they all hit it topside. Please at least get the echo. Okay, shutdown. Somehow the 2 and 5 Gnar had a shutdown. I guess that's how far ahead they are.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, I have this now finally.
Has been slain. Rampage.
Rampage. Raga's doing great.
Try. I succeed.
Malzahar is okay. It's mostly our AD carry, I guess. Running around, and also our support tried to 1 versus 1 the echo. It was pretty close. Not sure what that was about still. Let's take the blue.
Do not hesitate.
I have to push this out. Fire Hold Breaker, I want to be alone, but if they're starting a fight, what can I do?
To the death.
I'm gonna push this out and force them to come defend.
Shut down.
Okay, nobody's coming, that's great. Oh, why did he TP? He broke my Hold Breaker.
Such honorable.
Just kiting around. We have a lot of healing. We have a lot of healing. So I'm gonna go bot side now. Come on guys, can you get him? Nice, okay. Just gotta keep pushing here. Want to be alone for as long as possible. Man, this Will sound effect is really annoying. I should have turned it off. I should definitely have turned it off. Right, so yeah, so I keep pushing here, and then somebody has to come defend. They don't, everything is going down. So they're contesting the Baron at the moment. I just keep pushing. Aiden is coming up soon, doesn't matter. My ultimate is up soon as well. This way we are getting everything. Okay. Okay, got everything out. Got 2 flashes out, and we got the Baron too. Massive win. Huge, absolutely huge. Outbreak is just OP, man. That's why I like to buy it. When I know I'll be split pushing all the time, but having to group, and then of course we also have the Conqueror instead of Grasp, so even stronger. The Locks also flashing away. Possible. Do anything about us. What should we get here? Guardian Angel is a no-go because they have a Caitlyn. I'm gonna go for the distance. Because when you proc the Guardian Angel, she just places a trap and then you still end up dying anyway, so it's a waste. That's why I'm probably going for the distance, which also helps against the Echo. With the passive. And is it like a one-shot Nasus build? Let's see what it does. I mean, it actually does deal a lot of damage. Because it was through my Hull Breaker. Pretty interesting build. Of course, I was also 2 levels above him. I had to take out Caitlyn's E. There we go. Massive super minion. Now we can go in. I just have to like land the correct W. Some of them. Stun, and I'll be getting the kill. I just keep pushing. So this is a good game to demonstrate how you really abuse the silence as a split pusher. This is how we want to do it. Oh, well played. That's a good one. I'm gonna protect him. Oh, never mind, he died. No protecting. Oh, is he dying? Well, GG's guys, that was the how to play video on Fiora. Really hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching and see y'all next time.